Today we are interviewing former Irish football legend, the player who played in Irish Premier League, played for MLS football clubs, and he played in Argentina. He lives currently in Argentina, so we'll ask him a few questions about Argentine football.
Sounds good.
So the first question will be, how do you think Argentine football is different from European football, especially from Irish football when you played?
It's much more physical, less technical, definitely. You're not going to be protected by the referees as much. People get away with much filthier fouls, and if a player is good enough to the extent where he can show up on the pitch, he's going to get a kick in the back of the leg. So they definitely have to look out for each other on the pitch, and it gets a few people quite riled up by the end of the match.
Grim picture then.
Yeah.
Well, the next question, of course, we all know that Ireland failed to qualify for the World Cup. They played really good football. What do you think that the change of the manager, Trapattoni, will it change something? Now it's Martin O'Neill and Roy Keane. Will it change something?
Well, obviously, that's the hope. And I think it'll change things for the better, because you look at the Ireland squad and there's definitely players that are capable of much more than what the team as a whole is demonstrating. So hopefully next World Cup we'll be able to get a redemption on France and qualify.
There's always nemesis, there's always revenge.
Yeah.
What do you make of the latest performance by France against Ukraine? This is second leg. In the first leg, Ukraine won 2-0, but in the second leg in Paris, they lost 3-0. And one of the goals was clear offside. What do you make of the refereeing in that match?
It brings up old scars. It opens old wounds and it pours salt in them. Obviously, looking back at the last World Cup where France got in due to an illegal goal from Thierry Henry, where he actually did a double handball before scoring, and now having scored another illegitimate goal, I could be saying quite a few swear words right here, but I would just prefer that referees make the right calls. Whether that ties into another discussion as to technology should be brought into the sport, so be it, as long as it helps promote fair play.
Right. And the last question, the final question. You're in Florida now. Are you enjoying the weather? Is it similar to Argentine weather?
Well, you know the weather in the United Kingdom. It's yeah, I'm enjoying the weather, to simply put.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.